Everybody, it has been a long time. I haven't done much out in the garage for quite a while, actually. But today, making sawdust, like a lot of sawdust. What we're doing today is not remotely efficient, but since the source material is firewood, it doesn't really matter. We've got Japanese maple. A friend of mine cut down a gigantic Japanese maple tree from her yard and gave me some of the scraps. Some mulberry from the same friend, clearing some of her backyard. And what I thought was a sort of maple, but I'm not quite sure. I'll show you more of that at the end. a nice straight line. Not that this needs to be perfect because it still has to dry, but proof of concept at least. From that scrap wood that I've got out there with that firewood, a couple pieces of mulberry so far. Just love the yellow. Here's a piece of the Japanese maple. Another one that's been drying for a couple of weeks. And another. And then this is that unknown log with so many cracks and problems. Some neat spalting on it. Those cracks and checks are just probably too much. I was thinking I could fill it all with epoxy and still make a nice deep drum out of it and just sort of embrace the cracks instead of fight them. But now that they're cut, and these trees just came down in the fall. I lean them up against the heat registers, and that should cause them to dry. Well, not should. These two are almost completely dry, and they've been out for a couple of weeks. So these are drying really quick. Next up, we'll be making a couple drums out of them. Maybe I'll use some of the spalting for highlights. I'm not sure yet. And I'll move over just a little bit to the right and give you a sneak peek of a project to come. That is a very large piece of African blackwood, and that is going to make a heck of a snare.